Om Shanti. We welcome BK Bubble. First of all, we welcome you, Bubble Bhai.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We welcome you on Hamara Shiv Baba platform, and we are thankful to you that you agreed to spare some time from your valuable time. This is the group whom you will address today, which is searched by online by Baba during lockdown period only. So they are fortunate enough that they are sitting in front of you, and they will listen to you, and they will be benefited by your valuable experiences and advices. Let me tell you everyone about Bubble Bhai, and he's a shining star, I must say. And Bubble Bhai, born and raised in South Africa, now living in Australia, lecturer in engineering college, and also lifeline counselor for depression, suicide, stress, rape crisis management, and disaster management. Now in Bharat for last 10 months and doing service for Baba, and Baba. He eats Baba, he breathes Baba, he thinks Baba, everything uh, is everything belongs to Baba, I must say. So today, Babal Bhai will tell us about why we should do meditation and what is meditation. So, Babal Bhai, we are here to listen you and want to.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you for this opportunity. And I'd like to wish you all a happy International Yoga Day.
Thank you. Same to you.
And, today everyone is talking about yoga, and every other yoga is to do the physical aspect, right? The body and other types of yoga. But we need to ask ourselves a question. Who is teaching us here? Most important before we understand yoga, So it is the highest on high that is teaching us here. So in the Gita, it says God speaks. Yeah. So God Shiva descends in the land of Bharat at the end of the 5,000 year cycle. But why? Why at the end? To teach RajaYoga, which is the most elevated yoga out of all yogas, because the world is going through a crisis. And it's very important to understand that everyone, every home, every country, every city are having turmoil, problems, and situations today. So this is a problem with the mind. And only God teaches us about the spirit and the soul and the three faculties of the soul, which is the mind, the intellect, and the subconscious mind. So he is also the greatest counselor in this whole universe. So he teaches us, he reveals to us these three faculties of the soul. And because people's mind have become polluted, they're carrying so much of negative characteristics, personalities. They think what they listen to others, this negative lifestyle is normal. But the Father Shiva is telling us we need to make a change. And self-transformation will bring about world transformation. So, which means the depths of hell, we are in the depths of hell and depths of sorrow. We need to convert our negative thinking, our negative thoughts, our characteristics into a positive shift. And this is all done inside the mind itself. Because if you look at it, the mind, if you put one thought, be it negative or positive, it's immediately recorded in the subconscious mind. But just say, if you have only negative thoughts, I hate this person is gossiping, I don't like what is going on in the world, I'm blaming others, I'm blaming myself, all this is being recorded in the subconscious mind. So the mind projects pictures, places, situations, circumstances of people who have caused them sorrow. So it is stored in the subconscious mind whilst you are busy. When you've got time, then you're taking it out of the subconscious mind and replaying it. And that is having yoga with unhappiness and sorrow. And this is the great mistake today. So people are remembering all the unhappy situations, all the situations of sorrow. So meditation basically is preparing the mind, getting rid of all the negative thoughts, so the intellect can take charge of the mind. Yeah, if the intellect is not strong, it cannot have yoga. So these two, meditation and yoga, is a separate entity. Meditation is preparing the mind of getting rid of all waste thoughts, because it is waste thoughts that rob you of your happiness. Yeah, and if it's there, your yoga is not accurate. So the basic principle of the mind is, think about when you have a thought, it appears on the screen of your mind. Yeah, when a thought enters the door of the mind, you observe it until it exit the door of the mind. But if this thought is positive, then you latch onto it and you give it as much power as possible, because good thoughts create good chemicals in the brain, because the mind is also a chemical factory. Yeah, serotonin is secreted, the feel-good hormone, because in the Gita it says your mind can become your best friend or your worst enemy. Yeah, so this is why God has this mantra in the Gita, which is Man Mana Bhav. It's a very sweet mantra. Be mine with your mind. So take your mind up, not to people, situations, and places. This is the greatest cause of dis-ease, because dis-ease of the mind will become dis-ease of the body. And people, because the soul has to manifest in its own body. But just say, if a negative thought, if a positive thought enters the door of the mind, so we latch onto it as long as we want to, because positive thoughts are healing for the spirit, the body, and the soul. Yeah, it heals the 5 elements of matter in the body. But if a negative thought enters the door of the mind, we observe it as a detached observer until it exits. We do not give it any energy or any power. Because, take example, if you have the word worry, worry is very, very negative. And this worry will the mind will send a signal to the brain, oh, the body is under stress, send more cortisol. As a result, disease occurs in the body, because excessive cortisol in the bloodstream is poisonous. And no one wants excessive cortisol. So the body starts to ache and pain, because the disease is occurring in the mind. Yeah. So the war, all those who become spiritual, they fight a war in the mind. Yeah, this is our subtle battle, our subtle war. So this is why we talk about destruction. First destruction is destroying all the bad sanskaras, the negative sanskaras here. And if this is troubling you, we need to take power from the Supreme Father, the Almighty. Because through this method of Raja Yoga, the subconscious is like a filing system. Yeah, all the negative traits and qualities are emerged now, because the whole world is negative. Everyone is talking about negativity. So meditation is also taking all the golden age folders and replacing it and submerging the iron age folders, yeah, and emerging the golden age qualities. So the original quality of the soul, because it went through 5,000 years, it has golden age sanskaras. And this meditation helps us to re-emerge the golden age sanskaras. And this is what rejuvenates our soul, the mind, the body, and the spirit. It even rejuvenates the body tissue. So the 5 elements of matter becomes healed in the body. Now, coming back to this war, the mind and the intellect, sometimes you have 2 thoughts. Yeah? The intellect is saying, do the one with the wisdom. Take this thought and perform the action with the wisdom. The mind is saying, no, 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 no. I am influenced. I want to do something else. So if the soul is weak, the mind will take control. And as a result, the person will perform a negative action, bringing sorrow for themselves and bringing sorrow for others. So now the mind is also a subtle sense organ. If you can feel pain or pleasure through the mind. Yeah. So the 5 sense organs are also connected to the mind. And this is the doorway to peacelessness in the mind. And the worst, which is the worst sense organ? It is the eyes. Because what you see is what you want. Now, religion is of the body. Yeah, but the original religion of the soul is peace. So this is why through this Raja Yoga meditation, we take full control of the mind. We still the mind. So silence, there's 2 aspects of silence. One is audible noise, yeah? And the other one is noise and chatter of the waste thoughts inside the mind. If you're having waste thoughts in the mind, you cannot concentrate. And concentration is a subtle power. Yeah. So with these 2 powers, enthusiasm and determination, success is guaranteed. So when we take full control and bring the mind under our control, the intellect can have yoga, the direct connection with Bab Dada. First, the subtle Father Brahma. After paying the respects to Father Brahma, the intellect goes back right into the incorporeal world, where we sit in front of the creator of the new world order, creator of creation. So we take our mind away from creation, the physical, and we focus directly on the creator. And this connection, we are connected in the frequency of light in the bodiless stage, because there's nothing physical in this connection. So Atma is light energy. Thought power is light energy. Paramatma is also light energy. And the speed of light is instantaneous. So we can take our mind and intellect in just 1 thought and 1 second into the Supreme Abode and sit and have a chit-chat with the Divine Father. And this is the only method of Raja Yoga meditation which helps us to cleanse all the bad sanskars, all the bad karma, and all the past sins. Our sins are absolved in the proportion of our remembrance of the Supreme Father. So, yoga is also remembrance. And what is the gauge to know if our yoga is accurate? What is the gauge? The gauge is, if we feel any unhappiness, it means we are carrying a burden in our subconscious mind and we playing it back in the mind. So this is the gauge. And on this day, International Yoga Day, it's important to focus the mind on our Divine Father, the Creator, and have our sins, our bad karma, our past sanskaras, all bad sanskaras written off. Because the whole world on this day is connecting with the Divine Father. And when the power of a gathering of souls connect, the power is more stronger because it pulls the Father even more because many souls are connected. So on this very special day, I wish you a very, very happy International Yoga Day and keep focused and never forget to remember the Divine Father, Father Shiva, Allah, Jehovah, the Supreme Soul. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. BK Babal, Bhaiji, we are so thankful to you that you came here among us and I don't have words to say thank you to you. Thank you word is very, very short for you. You have enlightened us such beautifully about we should do meditation to empower our soul. Only then we will be able to empower our body. That is, body is governed by soul. So we have to empower our soul first. You explain it very beautifully, and I think each one of us will be highly benefited by your experiences. We are again thankful to you. On behalf of this Hamara Shiv Baba platform, we must say thank you to you for sparing your valuable time with us. Om Shanti.
Thanks to God and thank you too for creating this platform.
Thank you. Thanks to Shiv Baba. He gave us chance to meet and share our thoughts with each other.
Yes, yes.
You are a shining star.
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah.